I hear from so many women that they don't know what they want in bed with their husbands, even though their husbands are like, tell me what you want. What should we do next? There's a lot of panic and anxiety and stress and figuring out how to make it work. So, my name is Janna Denton-Howes. I am a desire coach for women married to men, and I hope I can give you a few tips, 3 tips actually, to help you figure out what you want and desire in the bedroom, how to make this thing work, which can feel a lot complicated and difficult and frustrating. I know exactly how you feel if you're in this situation because I was in this situation for years. I would feel a lot of stress, a lot of concern about the next time I was going to have sex with my husband because I wasn't sure if I was able to achieve that type of tingly arousal feeling that I was looking for. And my husband would say, what would you want? Well, let's do what you want. I'm like, I don't know what I want. Wouldn't it be great if I just knew it and I could go ahead and make it happen? But I don't. I just sit there laying in bed going, oh man, I don't know what to do next. So if that's the case for you, I've got you covered with 3 tips. The first one is really focus on prioritizing your pleasure over arousal. I'm going to say that again. Prioritize your pleasure over your arousal. We are taught that sex is like climbing a mountain, You got to get your prep on, foreplay, then you're just huffing and puffing all the way up to the top, the peak, yay, the pinnacle, and then it's the descent down. That's not the way good sex works. It just isn't. There's too much stress and pressure to make sure that your whole body is working perfectly and you can get those steps up, and every step is going to take you higher and higher towards your goal. What if your goal was just to enjoy yourself? What if your goal wasn't to try to make your body work, but yet enjoy the body that you have and enjoy the sensations in the moment? So that's my first tip to you is prioritize pleasure over arousal. This is not about, sex is not about proving that you work, proving that your body works, or proving anything to your husband, or even providing anything for your husband. Great sex is sex that feels good for you. Hello, if you're watching. The second tip I have is allow for breaks. Oh my gosh, we are taught that it needs to be an uphill climb, like I said, and it's natural to have breaks. It's natural to have times where your sensations go down, the feeling of pleasure kind of, you know, plateaus, or even you start to feel a little bit, I don't know where that went. At that moment, a lot of women will panic. The ascent is stopping, and now we're going downhill, and then I have to climb back up that hill again. Forget it. This is too much work. My body is broken. Nothing is going to work. Now, I just really encourage you to step out of that panicky feeling and really into the feeling of it's okay. It's okay. This is normal. This is natural to have starts and stops and ebbs and flows. It's not like climbing a mountain. It's more like skipping along in a beautiful meadow with wildflowers around you. And there are moments where the sun's out and it's streaming on your face and it feels great. And then there's moments when the clouds come over and it kind of starts to get a little chilly and you wonder if you want to leave. So in those moments, I really encourage you to rest and reset. Have a position or have a way to just relax, to just reset, to connect, to take some deep breaths. For me, my favorite is just laying next to my husband and placing my hand on his chest, smelling his smell, and maybe asking for some reassurance. Am I a good wife? Am I a good mom? Are you proud of me? Am I successful? All those things that I just adore hearing. So that's the second step, is allow for breaks. And the third step is lead the experience. I know that there is a lot of cultural stories and narratives around women leading as kind of trashy or slutty. I get it. And we're not supposed to be too much of anything as women. Don't be too sexual. Don't be, not sexual enough. Don't be too forward, but speak your mind. We have all of these dichotomies and pressures that we experience as women. So I know that leading the experience may feel a little bit intimidating, and also you may just feel icky about it and not know why, because again, the cultural narratives that you live in. But the beautiful thing about leading the experience is that you're not waiting for your husband to try things and see if they work, right? Let's touch your breasts. Does that work? No. Let's go for your clitoris. Does that work? No. Let's touch your bum. Does that work? No. Right? It just gets kind of old. And after a while, the story of nothing works, my body's broken, nothing's going to ever feel good, and I'm never going to get there, wherever there is, that can just be really difficult to have that story play on and on again. So I encourage you to take charge of your own pleasure. Remember, it's pleasure, which is just the sensations in your body over arousal. Arousal being the tingly sensations in your vulva, the wetness, the swelling, the craving, the desire, the yes, yes, yes. Those things, that's fine. That's beautiful. That's great. I definitely enjoy that. But if we're focusing on that, then it's going to be so much pressure, and your body is just going to have none of it. It doesn't want any of that pressure, and it will shut down, and then you'll end up feeling like, I don't know what I want. So I encourage you to lead through your pleasure, to allow for breaks, and to make sure the goal is what you want it to be. I say pleasure, it could be a connection for you, it may be unity, it might be delightful spiritual feelings amongst each other, right? So your intention and your goal of the experience is really important. So I hope that was helpful for you, just to know, number one, you're not alone. So many women, oh my gosh, so many women tell me, Janna, my husband's ready for what I want, but I just don't know what I want. Oh my gosh. And it's normal because you are immersed in the cultural soup of expectations and pressures and formulas that we're trying to achieve, and goals that are ridiculous and don't work for women's desire. So you're not alone. You're normal. There's nothing wrong with you. And if you just focus on pleasure, allow for breaks, and lead the experience, you will find that you're actually a very sophisticated sexual woman, that you have lots of likes and you also have lots of dislikes, which are great to listen to, and that you will find your unique flavor, your unique formula for who you are as a really ever evolving, ever changing, delightful human being, as you are. I hope that was helpful. I will see you next time. And please let me know if you have any other questions. I would love to hear from you. If you feel comfortable, comment below this video wherever you are to comment, or you can just send me an email. That might be just the simplest and most private way. I'm at janna@jannadentonhowes.com. And in that way, I can make more videos about what you want, and I can respond to your needs. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you next time. Bye.